Good morning, beautiful beings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. So glad you come back. So nice sharing this with you. I really appreciate it because I'm getting a lot from this. I hope you are too. Because this wasn't a thing just for me, right? I need to do some healing, of course, right? We all do. But it was to share, to get out there, to share my stories. Since I get help from others sharing their stories, I wanted to do my part in that sharing too. Because we're all in this together. Yes, we are. In it together. All on the same earth. All on the same human lessons. Dealing with all the same human emotions. Brought up maybe for different reasons. I don't know. That's how it is. Whoops. Right? It's magic. Or is it miracles? Tell me. You think magic or miracles? Oh, a reputation. They're making miracles. What? Who has that? Yeah, me. Huh? I have. In my life, I wanted to move to BC. I was able to move to BC. I wanted to do it in a Volkswagen van. I got the Volkswagen van. It didn't make it to BC. But I still got there. Made that dream come true. Having my boy first, did that. Having a girl, yep, got that. Even though it defied the odds, right? And they're all miracles. All my children are miracles. What else? Working at the bar I wanted to work at. Yep. That was wonderful, being the DJ. So I learned to push myself lots. If it made me nervous, I feel the fear, do it anyway. Right? Get ahead of that fear. Because, in this world, it's always going to be there. Right? So we get to choose. Is it going to be something that helps propel us? Or is it going to be something that helps block us? Alrighty. So with that little ramble aside, let's get in there. Call in all of our directions. The east, the path of illumination, place of the fire. Man. The south, the place of innocence, emotions. The water, the child. The west, the place of earth, the woman, the place of introspection. And then the north, our mature years, our wisdom years, the air. Spirit, right? North we go. Mind, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Okay, that's how we do the sections in the medicine wheel as well. Anybody be interested in more teachings on the medicine wheel? I've had quite a few, so I think I believe that makes me qualified to share those teachings. Because I've had quite a few teachings on the medicine wheel. Sacred space, respect, right? We need to respect ourselves, respect that we are innocent, respect that we all come from the same place. This is our sacred space. So, that's how we learned about that when we were children. Respect and honor our sacred space. None of the sacred space, nobody has the right touch. We go through our rites of passage. This one comes up a lot in this position, well, as I'm switching them, right? Red road. That's our earth walk now, our life now, the path we take now. Must keep taking those steps. And then blue road of spirit. And the blue road of spirit goes as the sun from east. Right? Returning home. Okay, to the west. Embracing the unknown. Right? Call in the above. Below. And within. And we got to embrace that unknown of what we're being called for, right? Sometimes we don't know what that is, but okay, do this, do that. And then we can put it all together at the end. For myself, right? I studying addiction since grade 4 to understand that, which helped me to understand there was nothing wrong with me, that my biological father had an illness. Learning as much as I can about that and the different theories on that. Is it an illness? Is it genetics? Is it this? Is it that? For me, yeah, it's a sickness. It always starts with a choice and continues with the choice. But we also get in those habits in our brains because of the biological functioning, right? So it gets to a point where the brain goes into automatic and it appears to be making those choices for you. there's no shame in it. There's something to learn from that, right? And sometimes a lot of us are blocking out those emotions, and that's what the addictions are calling us to block out emotions. You don't have to feel this. Just do this, drink that, eat this, whatever it is, right? So today, I guess that's leading us here, right? How do we face those things that we fear? Do we really need to face them, or just to acknowledge them, right? Oh yeah, okay, I feel that, body. I feel you're a little nervous about this, but we're just going to do this anyway. And give yourself that gentleness to talk yourself through that, right? So let's see, our main path and totem for today. Path and the totem. Okay. South Shield, we are all innocents. See that innocent in you. You accepted beliefs and stuff that we kind of all did, right? We have that collective consciousness. Right? There is, I mean, in scientific and psychology, that's not a spiritual thing to say collective consciousness, really. Jung got more into spiritual things, and he's even said that he channeled a book, right? So he talks about guides and stuff too. A well-respected psychologist, right? So we're innocent. Don't judge ourselves. Don't judge others. Everyone is innocent, and whatever sparks something from somebody else, right? That's telling you to look inside yourself. What is that saying to you, right? You're innocent too. So, we're all innocent in the joy. So let's remember that. Tap into that innocence in you. What brought you joy? What did you want to be when you grew up, right? It's those dreamings. And are you doing what you wanted to do when you grew up? Are you who you wanted to be when you grew up? Because that little's still in there. That true essence, our innocence is our true essence of who we are. We're here on this earth to learn, right? The school of life. So we can appreciate that's which we came from, pure joy and pure love, right? We don't appreciate things that are just always there. We tend to take things for granted that they're always there. We've always got that joy. We've always got that innocence. It is always there. We cannot separate from it. So we can take that for granted and maybe delude ourselves into thinking that we can separate, that we are separate. But that's our innocence, and we can forgive ourselves for that. Hey, not the only ones that feel that way, are we? No, we are not separate. We're in this together. Even if you start to think of it as, well, hey, we're on this earth. We can find that common place to agree right there. We are all part of the human species on this planet Earth. Right? Can that be a common ground for us all to stand from? It's not, oh, you got to believe this God, you got to call it this way, you got to call it that way, right? Remember, it's all tomatoes. So let's find the common grounds in it all. Common grounds, no pun intended, or maybe still. The grounds we walk on, that's our common. The earth is under all of our feet, right? And we must remember that innocence, everyone is innocent. We're like those kids in school learning from each other instead of tapping in and going to that source within us, because it's all within us, right? Pulling it up from the earth, pulling it down, right? And then spreading it out. Yeah. That's how I like to see it anyway. Okay, male side first today. I got a new mic, so I have a little mic over here and a little mic over here. I like this, it's so cute. It's like rock star. I'll try not to scream in it because I think that picks up very good. So I'm gonna stand over here. It's actually just my hag stone, my holy stone. Okay, protective stone. Anyway, I found that at Chapters. It was on for $5. Whoops. Dang, I hope I'm not making a whole lot of noise here for you. Because it sat in there fine before. Now I just messed around with it. There. Okay. It's done. Okay. Can you hear me if I whisper like this? Does it still pick it up? Okay. Male side, what's the action today? Oh, there we go. East, illumination, clarity on that innocence, right? Right? And we can forgive ourselves. We get the clarity. Oh, but sometimes when we get clarity, we see where we have been misbelieving something, or, we could illuminate where we have fooled ourselves. But don't feel bad about that. Remember, you are innocent. Okay? So as we're taking these actions to get through our thoughts, to find clarity in there, and to illuminate where we've gone off path, where we have blocked our own joy, right? We're innocent. We're innocent in doing that. It's not about feeling guilty. It's about that understanding, right? And that illumination and clarity. Because if we don't know where we've blocked it, how can we remove that block? Right? Yeah, that's the woman medicine. 8, infinitely, right? The life givers. And here's the balance, right? Because that's the male energy. That's the female energy. Woman medicine together. And a lot of us have blocked our female energies because that's the receptive energy. And a lot of us take our woman energy and we use it as male energy for the doing, right? But that's the male energy, the doing. We all have that, right? But it's having that balance. So take that action to balance that out. The woman medicine is the creative medicine and can delegate, right? Create and delegate. This one. I see your talent for that. You go do that, right? In the East, right? There's that action taking and saying, you do it, right? And then do it. So that's what that, balance that out. You're creative and you're doing, right? You're receiving and you're giving. And a lot of us women, we give more than we receive. There's men out there that do that too. So, no offense, people, East people. We do that. Caring people are caring people. And then we need a little rock here. Something to hold that up. There we go. And it stays. Yeah, I'm a weirdo and I'm embracing it and I love it. So the women's side then, right? The usable energy. So when we take that time to rest and we receive, we get replenished ourselves and we feel we can do more, right? It's like taking care of our body, not pushing it to work for us, but working with it. And then it is there more for us, right? Because we are there for it and we work with it and it's there for us and we can get a lot more out of it. But don't push it. Don't push it. Don't push anybody. It's that usable energy. We need to rest and recuperate to build up those energies again. To call in the reins. So that's where we take the lead, right? And the delegating, right? The woman takes the creative, sees what needs to be done, observes the talents of those around her, and then delegates specifically to those talents, to those ones that will be able to do that, to complete it and feel a sense of success. Instead of delegating to people that won't know, and then we all feel like failures. It's not working. Right? Does that make sense? So it's looking at who is best capable to handle those things, and we delegate to that, right? That's that leadership role, right? Is holding the space for others to shine, right? So when we delegate those the jobs or whatever to those ones that have that talent for that, they feel successful. They can shine. They feel good in their abilities. It's like the children, right? As they learn to do things for themselves, they feel more confident in their own abilities, right? They know how to build up their own energies into helping themselves, right? And being self-reliant. That's what we want for our children to be, self-reliant leaders, right? And the best leader knows how to follow. The best leader knows how to stand back and allow somebody else to shine, because the best leaders know that as each individual shines, we all shine brighter, right? And a true leader is not interested in being the leader. A true leader is interested in seeing the leader develop in each one and every individual, leading their own lives in peace and harmony. Because as each individual leads their own lives in peace and harmony, we bring more peace into the world. And leading your own life is being in touch with your own connection to that divine source, right? And it comes through you, not from you. We need to, it's a very important lesson, coming through you, not from you. And look at that. We got 8s here. This equals 8. This is a 9 up here. Or innocence. And 9. 8s and 9. Okay? Infinitely. Okay? 9's completion. Right? 10 is the celebration. Because we're completing. We're coming back to our innocence. And knowing we're all children here. We are all learning. It is not up to us to judge anybody else. It is up to us to observe what goes on in ourselves when we are in contact or communicating with others, right? We are all responsible for it for ourselves. Feel that connection. Feel both connections. It blends in you and we spread it around, right? That love. Love, love, love. Love yourself and love others as you love yourself. Deep stuff. I love you. And I am so grateful you're here in this world. I am so honored to share this earth with you. For us all to be here on this earth. All special and unique. Yet all part of one divine source. Whatever you want to call it. Don't get hooked into the words. Because you can feel it. We feel the truth. Feel it. Get in your center and you feel it for yourself. Because you can. Make which we went on a little bit today, but that's okay. We are all innocent. Tap into that joy, right? Use that woman energy to delegate, right? Be that leader. Women are those natural leaders, right? Can be, right? So you have a wonderful, blessed day. Big heart hugs, biggest heart hugs ever. And peace, you beautiful beings. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do.